Paul George. He had 13 points and 5 assists. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lane, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, they could be ahead.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Devin Booker out there with Paul George. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And that's the group from Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
Boy, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
To the middle. And Davis with the basket on the assist by James. Davis has got 12 points.
AD doing what he does, 24/7, stuffing that stat sheet. And you know, this could be the season that LeBron passes Karl Malone for second all-time in career scoring. And dare we think this after a year or two, perhaps? Even passing three, that's almost sacrilegious. But it could happen if LeBron stays healthy.
LeBron already the all-time playoff scoring leader and second all-time in final scoring to Jerry West.
Well, it all makes sense, B.A. You added up his brilliance, his longevity, his consistency. I mean, he's made the finals just about every year, too. That doesn't hurt when you're talking about playoff stats. It is absolutely incredible what he's been able to do.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pass to Payne, and here's Ayton. Check by James. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. Shoots from 14. The Lakers with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Westbrook, the pass to James. Back to Westbrook. Here's Davis. Howard finds Davis. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
The Suns leading. Here's Payne. Kicks it to George. Down low. Oh, deflected. Outside Payne. Back to Ayton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ayton's got his second basket of the game. And for the Lakers, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here, McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Craig comes in for Johnson. Shamet, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Booker in for George. Howard finds none. Back to Howard. Craig comes with a double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Lakers with the ball. Clock at 2. They get it back. Howard, the pass to Monk. Tries again. Got a hand on it.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. That's helped them stake this lead.
Booker against Davis. And it's blocked by Davis.
No, sir. Don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
Payne against Nunn. Davis drawing the double team. Here's Howard.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Monk. Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Monk. From deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance. Here's Howard. Poke loose. Here's Davis. And finally, that one's good. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
Pass to McGee. Outside for Booker. Back to McGee. Here's Shamet. Booker with it. 12 points for him. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Monk for 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Monk's got 6 points.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that 3-ball. I mean, fantastic. And measuring those long-range shots up and knocking them down.
Pass to Shamet. Here's Booker. Monk covers. Booker against Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Team foul.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
And now another look at that Mobile One block defensive performance.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game. Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And Booker with the jam.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Nunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. From deep. No good. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The Suns on top. They lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Anthony is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Nunn in at the 2. Outside Holiday. Back to Crowder. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Some solid defense from James.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And that one drops.
I love the way James maintains his concentration, even against tight defense there. I mean, looks like the defense had no chance.
Booker finds McGee. Deflects the pass. And he's all alone. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And Russell Westbrook on the move once again. This time to the Lakers. Now, what's interesting, I mean, he played so long for the OKC Thunder, and now on his 4th team in the past 4 years. But still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. George comes in for Holiday. Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for Nunn. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with this team. He pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, don't try to be a hero out there. We've practiced these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
DeAndre Ayton.
He hits the second from the line.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them to lead.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Davis. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter, and they take the lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
George, good.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
Here's Westbrook. And he lobs it up top. Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Here's George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
And the second free throw is good.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
The Lakers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. James finds Anthony. Inside, here's Westbrook, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter. The Suns trailing. Here's George. Rebounded by LeBron. Bridges against Westbrook. Here's Davis. The shot misses, and Phoenix the other way now. And here's George. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Davis against Ayton. Pass to Bradley. Outside Davis. Clock at 6. From 13, buries the jump shot. Davis has got 12 points here in the second half.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Anthony in the post. He's guarded by Bridges.
And they're winning despite his poor showing offensively. Some nights, your teammates have to carry you.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, wow! Big finish.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns.
And Johnson.
Pass to Davis. And then Davis slams it in!
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
The Lakers have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Westbrook with it. James outside. Now Davis. Shoots over Ayton. No good. Tight defense there. Bobbled that shot. Here's George. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Davis. And he comes up with a bucket.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding. I mean, you try to get physical with him, you don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket in the foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Anthony, the pass to James. Now here's Davis. Turnaround Jay. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And it's a 7-point Laker lead.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his 4th personal foul.
Boy, good stick-to-itiveness there from George. Sticks with the shot despite the foul that he gets while in the air.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Now, here is James. Lets it go from 11, and he nails the jumper. And the Lakers lead by 6.
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
Here's Johnson. The Lakers with a rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
Johnson. That's his first personal foul.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
For the Lakers, Avery Bradley.
And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Booker for 3, and they get it back. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Bridges against James, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2.
Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up by 9.
You know, it's really been fun watching LeBron evolve his game over the years, and being a fellow Northeastern Ohio guy, I take pride in what he's been able to do. He always seems to find a way to maximize his effectiveness on the floor and adapt to whatever he needs to adapt to be outstanding.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
Amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say.